It's Ron Brown with Tech for Senior, ChromeOS 105. If you're watching this as part of our Learning Chromebook series, you'll know that each month I talk about the new features in the latest operating system, as each month the operating system updates to a different number. If you're watching this as YouTube replay, welcome and please enjoy the video. This Chromebook series is produced as part of our educational services at Tech for Senior. Please feel free to use this as you wish. The only thing that we'd ask from you is the like and subscribe. It really helps us continue to make videos such as this. This is September 2022, and this month's version of the Chrome operating system is version 105. Each month we have a new version, and I report on the new features. Now, many times within the operating system, there's the new features, but there's also a lot of things behind the scenes, under the hood, you might say, security fixes, operating system fixes, and things like that. This month, there are no really new features I can show you. All the work is done under the hood, so I wondered, what are we going to talk about? So I've chosen 4 features from prior versions that I would like to review with you today. These are very important features, and I think it merits going over again and just reviewing them. The first feature I would like to talk about is speech recognition. I first discussed this in ChromeOS 100. Now, if you're not using speech recognition on your Chromebook, you should be. It is fast, it is efficient, and will save you a lot of time. Let's go over how it works from my segment on ChromeOS 100. So in another life, many years ago, long before I retired, I actually taught physicians how to use speech recognition or voice dictation. I taught Dragon Naturally Speaking. I went to Dragon School and learned from the best, and that was my job in our software company, was to teach physicians how to use voice dictation or speech recognition. In fact, I used it in my clinical practice as a physician for many years before retiring. So it was an absolute shock to me when I was able to do this on my Chromebook without any training. I didn't have to do a single thing and it worked perfectly. Oh my gosh. Well, anyway, life changes. So let me show you how easy this is to do on your Chromebook. Okay, now you can see my cursor here. Let's move our cursor down onto the shelf on the right side. We're going to click here and we're going to come up to Settings. And we're going to come over to the left-hand side here, and you see we're going to come to Advanced, all right? See where it says Advanced, and there's a little a caret that goes down. Click this, and we want to come down to Accessibility. Here's our Accessibility, so we're going to come to Accessibility. We click this, and now we're going to come up here, and I'm going to come to the Manage Accessibility Features. So we're going to click here, and now there's a lot of features that we can turn on. The first thing you'll see is text to speech, but we're not going to do that. We're going to do it the other way around. We're going to speak and turn it into text. This is another topic for another day. Display, we're not going to talk about that today. Keyboard and text input is what we want to talk about. And we're going to come down here, and it's the third one down, enable dictation, speak to type, okay? This is what you want to turn on. Now, what I want you to do is watch at the bottom of my screen. See where my cursor is down here on the tray? You see there's no microphone showing down here, but watch what happens when I turn on this feature. We're going to come over here and we're going to turn on this feature. And now if you come down and you look, you'll see that we have a microphone down on our tray, on our shelf. and this is what we'll turn on for dictation. We can either turn this on by clicking this, and we'll do this in a minute, or we actually can use the everything key or the search key, whatever you want to call it. The new terminology is called the everything key. You can use this plus D, of course D for dictation. So that's how you will turn it on, is you'll hit the everything key plus D, or click the dictation button, and we'll turn this on. So let's see how easy this is to do. Now remember, we've done no training, voice training or anything. This is just right off the shelf. Let's see how it works. Okay, so what I've done now is I have brought up a untitled document in my Google Docs, and I'm going to take a note to Bob. I'm going to invite Bob for dinner. So I'm going to turn on the voice dictation, and let's see how this works. Bob, comma. New paragraph. Can you come for dinner Sunday? Question mark. We are having your favorite dinner, roast beef, period. Can you bring an expensive bottle of red wine? Question mark. New paragraph. Why don't you come around 4:30? New paragraph. Don't forget to bring Alice. Period. All right. And as you see, if you pause, the dictation automatically stops, which so you don't continue on. Now let's see how it works. It says, Bob, can you come for dinner Sunday? We are having your favorite dinner, roast beef. Can you bring an expensive bottle of wine? Question mark. Why don't you come around 4:30? And again, don't forget to bring Alice. It got it all right. Okay. Now, what I want to do is to read a more technical, longer technical article for you, and just let's see how this works. This is an article about managing files on a Chromebook. So let's see how this works out. New paragraph here, and let's see, I'm going to read this through, and as we go along, I want you to watch and see how accurate this is. Suffice to say, comma, we've come a long way, period. These days, comma, Chromebooks are sophisticated productivity devices with ample options for advanced file management, period. But lots of the best file-related possibilities are still lurking beneath the surface and all too easy to miss, period. Okay, let's see. Suffice to say, we've come a long way. These days, Chromebooks are sophisticated productivity tools, ample, but lots of the best file-related possibilities are still lurking beneath the surface. Again, it got it all right. Easy to miss. So it got it all right. And you saw how fast that I actually dictated. So yeah, this is pretty cool. Since there's been no training, it's getting it really. It's doing really well. Anyway, let's have a look at using this in an email. You certainly can use this wherever you're going to input text on your Chromebook. So let's go to Gmail. I'm going to open a Gmail up, and let's do an email and see how that works. Okay, now we have Gmail open. You'll see the cursor is here. Let's see how this is going to work. I'm going to again start the voice dictation. Let's see how we go. Bob, comma, new paragraph. This is an update on our dinner for Sunday, period. I have asked Hewie to come, so we may need 2 bottles of wine, period. Please ensure these are expensive bottles, and we will see you on Sunday evening around 4:30, period. All right, let's see how this looks. This is an update on your dinner Sunday. I've asked Hewie. Now, of course, the first thing you'll see that, of course, it's spelled Hewie, not correct. Yeah, Hewie is Hewie. So we may need 2 bottles of wine. Please ensure these are expensive bottles, and we will see you on Sunday evening around 4:30. So, you know, it got it pretty good except for Hewie. So when you say help in voice dictation, this will bring up the set of voice commands. Now you can access this through the above. I'll show you this in a minute. But these are the commands that you can change and edit. So you can select all, unselect, copy, paste, undo, redo, new line. These are all the commands that you can say while you're doing your voice dictation, and these are the description of what will happen. So that was using voice dictation on your Chromebook. Amazing. No training. It got it almost 100% right out of the box. Truly amazing. Give it a try. It's lots of fun. It'll save you a lot of work as well if you're not a good typer. ChromeOS 101 brought us the ability to see the firmware updates in peripheral devices connected to our Chromebook. This was a new feature as part of their diagnostics section. Let's have a look and see how this works. All right, let's have a look at the changes that have occurred in ChromeOS 101. We're going to come up to Settings. Let's click the Settings button. And we're going to come to About ChromeOS. Click that. And now let's come down the list here and you'll see Firmware Updates. This is the change that has occurred. Let's click this and see what happens. It tells us firmware updates for external drives. All firmware updates are up to date. I don't have anything plugged in as an external device, but if you did, it would check and make sure that the software is up to date. Well, that's it for ChromeOS 101. When we want to send large files, we often zip them into a zipped file. But in Windows, unzipping a file can be a confusing and frustrating task. ChromeOS 102 made it a lot easier. Let's have a look and see how this works. Okay, here we are on my Chromebook. We're going to go to Google Photos in the cloud and download some pictures directly onto my Chromebook. So let's come up and go to Google Photos. This will be the cloud-based version. So these pictures are in the cloud. So we're going to come over to the great dinner I cooked for Father's Day. These are my pictures of the Father's Day dinner I just did. So let's select these pictures. You'll see there's 6 pictures. So let's select them, and we'll do this by just clicking each picture, and we'll select them all. Now remember, these pictures in the cloud, they're not on my Chromebook. I want them on my Chromebook. So what we're going to do, and now we've chosen all these pictures, these are big files, so they're going to be zipped into a zip file. We're going to come up now into the 3-dot menu on the top right. We're going to click this, and we're going to say Download. And I want you to watch to the bottom left as you see the file being zipped. And these are now being zipped and downloading onto our Chromebook. Here they are. They're now in our in the downloads directory. It is a file called photos.001zip. But I'm going to change the name of this, and we're going to call this Father's Day .zip. Okay. So now we've changed the name, and we're going to call it Father's Day.zip. And I'm going to come over here and we're going to save this. Now, of course, on the right-hand side, you'll see that the download is completed. We're calling this Father's Day zip, but these are zipped. This is a zip file. We'll say Show in Folder. This is going to bring up the Files menu, and you'll see here we have a folder called Father's Day.zip. Now, these are zipped files. Of course, you have to unzip them and save them. Watch how easy this is. Right-click, Extract All. You'll see now there's a new feature called Extract All right here. So we're going to click this, and we're going to extract all these from the zip file, and all you have to do is click that, and let's see what happens now. Let's come up to the Father's Day folder. As we move up to the top here, you'll see it says Father's Day. This is a folder. The folder's in Downloads, and we can certainly move that to whatever folder we want. But when we click this, here are my 6 pictures. They're completely extracted. They are now individual pictures, and these are on my Chromebooks. That is how easy it is to unzip a file now on your Chromebook in ChromeOS 102. Chrome OS 103 brought us the new screencasting app. This was a huge improvement as it allows creators to actually use their Chrome operating system to do screencasting on their Chromebook and can use the content for production of YouTube videos or whatever service they are using. Let's look at the new screencast feature in Chrome OS 103. Now, the first thing you need to know is that this is an app that is now on your Chromebook. So let's come down to the launcher. We're going to come down here to the left-hand side, and we're going to click this button. And now you're going to see the screencast icon come up. This is the actual app that is on your Chromebook now. So as we come down, we'll see that this is actually the screencast app that is on your Chromebook. So I would open that up, find it, open it up, and then I would bookmark it to the shelf because you're probably going to be using it. This is very handy if you're doing any videos, you're doing any instructional videos, any educational work. You'll really want to use this app. All right, when you click the app, let's see what happens. This is going to bring you up into screencast, and when you start this, there'll be a intro menu here, and you can see it again. If you come up to the three-dot menu here, you'll see there's a feature tour, there's getting started. So, and then of course, these are some of the screencasts I've been doing, and this is up here to the left is the new screencast option. So let's have a look and see what we can do. We're going to click the Getting Started button. And as we click the Getting Started button, we'll now see that there's a welcome screen. There's the transcript tools in which all the information that you're going to be dictating is going to be transcribed. You then can mark up your screencast, and you can also share the screencast with other people. So let's come up to the three-dot menu again, and we're going to click the three-dot menu, and what we're going to click is the feature tour. And now it brings up this menu, and it's going to record yourself, record your screen and yourself. So we're going to personalize this. So let's see what's going to happen. We'll click Next. We can get a transcript automatically. We can draw on the screen. We can collaborate and share with other people. So let's start a new screencast. So we're going to come up to the left-hand side here, and we're going to click Start a New Screencast. And here we have me. Hi, everyone. Yes, I'm looking at another screen because I'm recording this screen. So anyway, this is how it would look. Now, it says click anywhere to record a full screen. So anywhere along here we can click. So we're going to click this, and you get a countdown timer now. And here we are, we're recording. But we're recording, of course, we're recording me. In the bottom here, you'll be able to see me. Let's see. Hey, we can even move this around. That's pretty cool. We can even, if you want to sort of be seen up here, or you want to be seen over here, you can see my green screen in the background and some overhead lights. Pretty cool. So you can put yourself wherever you want. Okay, let's come back to the document that we had created earlier. Here is the what we were discussing. Google Chrome OS 103 has an awesome screencast feature. So we're going to come back now, and we're going to stop the screen recording. And you'll see that it's uploading this now to the cloud, and then it's going to process it. Here it is, uploading the files. And then it's going to process it, and we're going to be able to have a look at our screencast. You'll see that it's recording and processing here. Now remember, the cool part about this is that after we create this, it will create a transcript automatically of what we have created. You can mark it up, edit it, and put notes on the screen, and also you can share your screencast with other people. All this available on your Chromebook, ChromeOS 103. This is the Screencast app. It's Ron Brown with Tech for Senior. Those are the 4 features I wanted to go over this month. Next month in October, Hewie and I will be doing Learning Chromebook on October the 27th. We'll have Chrome OS 106 and we'll see what new features come out. Please remember to like and subscribe. Enjoy your Chromebook and we'll see you in a month's time.